Hi everyone. In this video, I want to go over the guidelines for the Persuasive Research Report. So to get to the guidelines, you go to Unit 3, which is the Persuasive Research Report, and click on Week 8, which is the first week when we began this Persuasive Research Report, and click on then the guidelines. So I want to cover this again because I want to make sure that there's no complications, people are confused about what you're doing. A persuasive research report investigates a question relevant to a contemporary or controversial issue, and it creates a thesis statement that is persuasive in nature. Your research question must relate to current issues related to your career field or college in general. Based on your research, you will formulate a persuasive thesis and support it with major points that develop the thesis logically and thoughtfully. So there's some pieces of information that are very important in this. Number one, this must be a controversial topic, something that is debatable, that there will be two sides to the issue. Number two, it has to be related to your career or your major. There are some topics that are kind of off limits. Abortion is a topic that's off limits. Legalizing marijuana is off limits. Gun control is off limits. By now, you should have sent your topics to me, and I would have given you feedback already on your topics, but just make sure that you do look at the feedback if I've asked you to make some changes. So you're expected to use 6 credible documented sources. One of the sources must be from the database, either Masterfile Premier or SIRS. So just to show you where to go, you go back to the Delaware homepage and go to Resources. And over here are the Delaware Library databases. SIRS is here at the bottom, and then Masterfile Premier is under EBSCOhost. And then you choose Masterfile Premier and then hit continue. The reason why Masterfile Premier is good is that it is a compilation of newspaper articles, and so these are easy to understand versus academic journals. All right, so 6 sources. One has to be from the database. If you have more, that's great. Otherwise, you can use things from the internet as long as it's considered a credible source. And we have the whole lesson on information literacy that you need to follow. All right, so let's go down to what you're going to be doing. Let me explain it again one more time. So you're not presenting two sides of an issue. You're taking up one side. So if we were to say something and make a research question, let me give you an example. So let's start with the question, are school lunches healthy? That would be my research question. And I'm going to research school lunches today and see what the research says, what the literature says, are they healthy or not? And let's say that we do find that they are healthy, but they're not nutritious. All right, so the thesis, though, would be arguing that school lunches, the way they are healthy. So your thesis statement would say, something to the effect of, my claim, school lunches today are healthier than ever. And now we want to have some reasons. What were the reasons that we found in the actual research? And the reasons you're going to put in your thesis statement so that it is a preview statement. Like we did in the career exploration report, we're going to do the same thing here. So school lunches are healthier than ever. I'm just making this up. I don't know if this is really true or not, but we're going to say school lunches today are healthier than ever because fat has been reduced, sugar cannot exceed so many grams, and vending machines are no longer an option during school hours, thereby reducing the risk of students eating unhealthy snacks served by the school. Not ideal, but I just want you to see that the Persuasive paper takes one stance. Now, some people might argue that school lunches aren't healthy, that they can still find bad things on the menu. All right, so it's a matter of the standard of, well, what do you consider healthy or not? So whatever topic you're taking, you're not going to show the benefits and the disadvantages of something. You're going to show only the benefits or only the disadvantages. You're going to show the good or you're going to show the bad, but you're not taking both sides, and that's really important. I got a number of research questions and topics where you're actually taking both sides. So I hope this clarifies there has the to be Persuasive Research report to the argument. And that's one why thing that it is essential that database to look at because they actually present you with both sides. Not sure everybody is doing this. Cons. Make sure you read everything. So if there's something to be clicked on, you always want to open it up and read it. Read through the guidelines thoroughly. Read through the rubric. Read through all of the different pieces. Because I'm finding that people are not necessarily reading all of the instructions or guidelines and then coming up with sources that are different that weren't even set out in the paper. So read everything in the course. If there is a link for it, if there's a button for it, open it up and read through that. If you still have questions on how to approach the topic, then you need to email me immediately so we can clarify this. Otherwise, in the next video, I'm going to go over the source evaluation sheet.